everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tinman here. Yesterday Ghostbusters teased the arrival of a teaser trailer that's coming today. And as we film this, it's not here yet. I am so excited. I cannot wait, even for that little snippet teaser of what we're going to get. Cannot wait. And I remember the teaser for Afterlife. I know I did a video on that as well. I was so excited. So I can't wait. So in honour of that happening today at some point, I thought I'm going to go through my Ghostbusters vinyl collection because I'm extremely excited. Yes, I am. Starting with number one, numero uno. The classic and always Ghostbusters. The original Ghostbusters soundtrack. This copy is absolutely battered. Look at the state of it. Absolutely battered. Why is it battered? Because this was actually my parents' record. I actually nabbed this from their collection. They got this when it came out in 84. What did we get at 84 here? 84, 85 when it came out. And it's the original copy. It's absolutely battered. But that's the charm of it because it was my parents' record and I've had it since then. I recently spoke to my parents and went, I took the Ghostbusters record from your collection, hope you don't mind. And they went, son, we bought that for you. So this was mine anyway. Genius. Thanks, Mum and Dad. Love it. Still love it, still play it to this day. So you got your classic front cover. What else can you have, really? Back cover, classic images, the actual poster, no Winston. Still not happy about that, but there you go. Yeah, no Winston, scenes from the movie and some cracking tracks on here. Obviously, you've got your classic Ray Parker Jr. Ghostbusters, everyone loves. My personal favourite, Cleaning Up the Town by the Bus Boys. Absolutely love that track. Saving the Day by Alessi, brilliant. Some other stuff that's hit or miss. Magic's Good by Mike Smiley. It's such a weird song because half of it is so mellow and then it jumps into what you know from the movie. The boom boom bum bum, you know what I mean? Please and all that. It's great. It's great. The good thing about this is you get a little bit of Elmer Bernstein's score. The Back to the Future did this, where you get a snippet of score. You know, you're thrown in soundtrack and score, which is it's different. To be fair, it's pretty different. So yeah, you get the main title theme, Ghostbusters, which actually is the Louis Tully theme on the actual score. So you get that in it. So that's pretty cool. And then, of course, Ghostbusters instrumental version at the very end, the Ray Parker Jr. Yeah. What can you not say about the first Ghostbusters soundtrack? It's legendary. It's legendary. So, it is on your basic, obviously back in the day, Arista label, black vinyl. It's pretty battered, to be fair. It's been well worn. It's scratched to hell. I don't know. It still plays, but there is lots of scratches on it, or like surface scratches on it. But like I say, it's been played since 84 in my house. And probably as a kid, I didn't appreciate how to store or play or hold records till I got a lot older. So it's probably half of it's my fault. But I love this because it is, like I say, it's from my parents. It's their original copy. I've looked at picking up a repress just to have a nice version. But I kind of don't want to because this has got nostalgic ties to me, isn't it? So yeah, classic Ghostbusters. Love it. That's number one. Number two, what do we got? We've talked about this before, but let's talk about it again. The Elmer Bernstein score for Ghostbusters, released by Sony. This was a £20 pickup from Amazon. I couldn't say no. 20 quid. Come on then. Double disc. So yeah, it's the classic Ghostbusters logo. Is it the same way? Oh, it is the same way as well. Look at that. I never really noticed, but you've got the no ghost as the O for Ghostbusters in that one. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so Sony released this double disc one. I like the matte finish and the spot gloss no ghost logo. I love that. It's really soft sort of matte as well. It's like, you know, they're nice to touch. Yeah, so that was the Elmer Bernstein score. We've been waiting for this on vinyl for years. There's been CDs out there and they've been stupidly priced. But then Sony were like, do you know what? Vinyl's making a comeback. And all that nonsense. Yeah, it is. It's always been here. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, so it's finally here. We got it. Now, spoke about this before. We've done it on our episode. there's the back cover. Look at the images. All the classic cast. Ecto-1 coming out the firehouse. Now, this is where me and Liam came up with the term Ghostbusters syndrome. From this episode on, when we did Ghostbusters, what we call Ghostbuster syndrome is basically when a score is out of order. We call it that. So if ever you hear us say Ghostbuster syndrome, you're thinking, what? It's because of this. It's because the score is completely backwards. Yeah? And it was Elmer Bernstein's son who put it this way. Don't ask me why. I really don't know why. Maybe that's the way it was done. Maybe that. Because Elmer's not here, maybe he's just respecting his dad that way. Whatever. But yeah, it's backwards. So when you listen to it, it's at sync. It doesn't make sense. There is a Spotify playlist a guy has made, put the songs in order as like an unofficial fan playlist, and that's great. That's if you've got Spotify. Nah. But yeah, there you go. Classic. Gatefold. Ooh, wasted opportunity, man. I spoke about this before. Wasted opportunity. We love the Stay Puft. We love the images. It's just all this weird... Why? I don't know. You've got an opportunity to have an amazing... Do you know what you could have? You could have the picture of New York City and Stay Puft in the middle. You know when he's walking in the middle between the two in the road. That as a gatefold. That would have been amazing. But there you go. But that's not. It's not me, is it? I'm not the. I don't run Sony. I don't tell them what's what. Okay, so. Classic image of all 4 Ghostbusters. Bit of Winston. Thank you very much. There we go. And on the back, some classic images. Gozer. Various people. Oh, Will Atherton. What's his name? Oh, God, his name escapes me. It's gone out my head. The guy Will plays, Dickless. What's his name? Walter Peck. There you go. I'm Walter Peck from the Environment Protection Agency. Hey, how's it going down there? Yeah, Walter Peck. What a dick. Yeah, so classic images. Bit of Spengler. Always can't go wrong with that. And the inside, more weird images and a weird layout, but there you go. I do like the little bit of gumph there. I think that's from Peter Bernstein. That's his son. That's his son who's put a little thing about it. What I like about this, the orchestra, but named. You don't get that often. I love it when you give respect where respect is due. The people who help make the music, name them. There'd be nothing better than to be like part of an orchestra and then this vinyl comes out and your name's in it. Wouldn't that be the best thing? It doesn't happen often, and it should. So yeah, the orchestra's named, and I really like that. So that's cool. I'll put that there for now. Now, the discs on these, I can't fault. I cannot fault. Side A, side B. Look at this. Although the labels are a bit squiff. But look how beautiful that looks. Clear with a green Slimer blob. I love it. It looks crystal clear. And you know what? It plays crystal clear. That's one thing I'll tip my hat to is Sony. They know how to produce a record. Literally, one of these audiophiles is like, oh, it pops, it cracks. Not that that's what me and Liam are. We are a million miles away from that. If you get a pop, you get a crack. It's part of the record. It's part of vinyl. If you don't like it, go and play CDs. Yeah? Anyway, nothing on this. Absolutely beautiful. Sounds amazing. Nice thick vinyl as well. The only issue you see is the inner label, the print is like it's like saved off Wiki or something like that. You know what I mean? Saved off Google Images. It's really. I mean, the Ghostbusters writing is pixelated to hell. So I missed a trick there. Same on side B. Same thing. But the beautiful blob though. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah. So there's your A and B. And then you get a C and a D. If I can finally get the thing out of here. Now this is better because it's got the No Ghost logo, which I don't know why they didn't do that for all. But look at that one. Oh! Look at the logo. Look at the green blob. It's beautiful. And you've got a little bit missing there. Look at that. So it's ghostly. Love it. Side D. Oh! I just can't get over how, that could be framed. That actual record with the No Ghost logo, that could be quite happily in a frame. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna frame it. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Sorry, Power Slave. Time to heave ho. So that's Ghostbusters there. We're going to move on to the next movie. Ghostbusters 2. I love the outfits on Ghostbusters 2. They're only in the film very briefly. In the montage scene, that's basically where you see them. And a little bit at the end maybe. But the darker suits for me have always been so much better. I don't know why. I love the darker suits. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the metal in me. I don't know. But Ghostbusters 2, absolutely super iconic image. I love the font. I love the no ghost with the 2. Really weird how they've got the no ghost logo on their tops. I've always found that a bit like in-house jokey. You know what I mean? Like, what do they say? What is it called? Is it meta when it's like, ooh, look, you know? Yeah, I've always found that a bit weird. But still, yeah, classic Ghostbusters 2. All 4 of them on the front cover, as it should be. On the back, there's a classic cast, and of course Dana as well, Sigourney Weaver, and some classic scenes. And what's his name? Janosch, a child. Gets me every time. He is a scene stealer. Janosch. Couldn't say what his name is. The guy who plays him, absolute scene stealer every time. You know, when he comes around, you know, is the baby's here? I've come to say hello. You. Stop it. I love it. Really do. Yeah. So soundtrack to number 2. Not as good. Personally, On Our Own by Bobby Brown. Perfect. Love it. We're Back by Bobby Brown. Cool. Ghostbusters performed by Run DMC. I like that. The rest, bit hit and miss for me, to be honest. I mean, there are some greats on here. I mean, you've got Elton John on here. Glenn Frey, you know, Higher and Higher by Howard Huntsbury. There are some good ones on here, but I think I'm so ingrained with the original and grew up with that more that I prefer probably the soundtrack to the first one. I'm a massive fan of Ghostbusters 2, the movie. It gets a lot of hate, it really does, but I love 2. It's completely different. It's different and good in its own different way. It's not the first one. It's, you know what I mean? I just love 2. Ghostbusters. I love Ghostbusters. It's one of my favourite movie franchises ever, as well as Back to the Future and everything else. Anyway, but there you go. Classic image. There we go. Stuff on the back. This was an early pickup for SP, actually. I think this was the second... This could have been my very first unboxing video for Splatter Plastic, actually. I think so. It was so early on that I wasn't facing the camera. It was the camera in front of the record. That's how old it was. You know what I mean? Way back. We're talking 5 years ago, 5+. Classic MCA logo. That's it. Black vinyl. It's in pretty decent nick, considering. Yeah, there's a couple of surface marks, but it plays. It's fine. Now, I think this was a tenner on eBay. I think I was like, oh, yes, please. 10 quid. Can't go wrong. So there we go. So number 2. Brilliant. Next up. Swig of Me Brew. Next up. Yes, they did. They went with it, didn't they? They went with... Sony decided, you know what? We're going to carry on. We're going to do number 2. So they did exactly the same thing. Beautiful matte finish. Nice spot gloss on the No Ghost logo. 1 disc. Interesting. Now, as a massive Ghostbusters fan, I know that the Elmer Bernstein score hasn't got every single track on it, and number 2 is exactly the same. It's not the full score, which is weird. I don't know why they haven't. Maybe they're saving it for a super special release, a big deluxe box set. Sucker here would probably buy one anyway. But yeah, maybe that's why they've held off. I don't know. But anyway, Ghostbusters 2, the score by Randy Eldman. And back, classic image of the river of slime overtaking the, it's overtaking the, what's the name of it there? It looks like it's a bit bigger than that, but it's overtaking the, was it the library? The library? Can't remember where it is now. It doesn't matter. Classic images, all the cast. Brilliant. There you go. Janosch. 2 in the box, ready to go. We be fast, they be slow. Anyway, let's have a look. Gatefold. Again, man. Missed opportunity. Weird double images. I don't you know, that's the Titanic scene. Look how grainy that is. That's awful. That takes up the whole bottom bit. Ugh. Now, bathtub slime, Ecto 1. Classic. I mean, yeah. Missed a trick though. Missed a trick. Okay, what we got in the back here? Let's have a look first. So what we got here? The Ghostbusters at the courthouse with Judge Wexler and Lewis Tully. Classic scene. Classic scene. The Scoleri brothers. Brilliant. On the back, the end scene. Spoilers. Spoilers. It's from 1989. Lewis Tully there. A little bit of Gumph there in the middle. Let's have a look. Oh. Didn't thank the orchestra on this one, which is a bit of a letdown. Again, weird images. Weird combination of images. I don't know. I don't know. It's not for me, but does the trick. Oscar, yeah, Slimer. So that's what you need, isn't it? So, this one was a funny one because when they posted this online, they posted the mock-up image and it looked amazing. It did. Look at that. Looked great. Pink slime. Wow. Then mine arrived. And, well, it wasn't so much let down, just more, oh, that's not kind of how it looked. I mean, it's your, you know, it's got your pink slime in it. It has, but it's not the image that was shown. But, you know, I'm still happy I've got the score, or part of the score anyway. Beautiful pink slime. Look at that. Nice No Ghost #2 logo there. It's not clear, this one. This one's more of a hazy silver, but that's still amazing. Side B is on white. Still love it. Don't get me wrong. I still love it. I'm made up to get the score on vinyl anyway. You know, it's just, you looked at the images of like, oh, what's it going to be like? And it was like, oh, okay. All right, fair enough. Anyway, that's the score for #2. Next up, I got this recently. I think it was a £5. And I was like, do you know what? I need it just for the fact. I need it because of the front cover. What is it, you ask? It's the 12-inch single, Bobby Brown on Our Own. And it's the classic images again, but it's on yellow. I don't know. It's just, I love it. I love it. Did I need the single of this? Not really. But I got it. You know what I mean? It's the classic On Our Own. Bit of Bobby Brown in the corner. Classic image. On the back, old Bobby with his amazing haircut. Oh, he's in the movie, isn't he? You know, his brother wants to put it on pack. You know, it's not a toy. But there you go. On Our Own, extended club version. So they are different. So, okay, fair enough. On Our Own radio edit. Okay. And On Our Own... Oh, right. So On Our Own, there you go, is the proper one. You get the proper one at the end. So there you go. So that was the single. Oh, it's a bit battered, isn't it? Oh, it is a bit battered, but it doesn't matter. It was a £5. MCA, whoa, nearly more battered then. MCA, white label, black record, bit surface marks, bit thin, doesn't matter. Collection, it's there, we've got it. Ghostbusters 2, superb. All right, we had a big gap until we got anything else new, didn't we, Ghostbusters wise? Now, I would love to show you the Mondo version of 1 and 2 of Ghostbusters 1 and 2. They also released it in beautiful artwork and the records look amazing. But I didn't pick them up. Simply because it's the same record. It's the same record. And yes, I double dip with other things like, you know, Back to the Future and Ghostbusters and stuff like that. But sorry, not Ghostbusters, Back to the Future and Return of the Living Dead. Yes, I double dip on certain things. I think at the time I just couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford the first one. And then the second one came around. I was like, well, I didn't get the first, so why would I get the second without the first? So I just left them. I would love them, but now they are through the roof prices. Absolutely ridiculous. So there's no way, you know, there's no way I'll be, unless we get a ching-ching lottery win, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, so I haven't got the Mondos to show you. But a few years ago, as soon as it was released, I was waiting for it to come. And it came. Here we have the At the Movies Ghostbusters Afterlife. I've kept it in the wrapper because I love those little hype stickers. Oh dear, my brain ain't working today. Yeah, I love the hype stickers for these. They're great. So there we go. Let's get this out. Oh, they are in tight. They are well done. They are well done. Give that down there. So yes, here we have Ghostbusters Afterlife by Rob Simonson. Absolutely beautiful score. Really, really well done, because he's taken Elmer Bernstein's score and he's revamped it, but he's also added in his own flavour. Oh, it's great. It really is a good one. Really is good. And yeah, love the image. So you got your matte finish, not quite the matte as the Sony Ghostbusters, but you've got your matte finish and the actual proton stream. I don't know if you can see it in the light. It's spot gloss going round Muncher. I think that's great. That's a great touch. Is there anything in the middle? No, I'll do that. So on the back, track listings and the extended image. If you open it out that way, you get the full image of it, which is really, really cool. I like that. That's really good. So then, gatefold is another beautiful image. Look at that. The Ecto-1 heading towards the Shandor Mining Corporation. Love it. Love it. Now, before director's note, a little bit from Jason Reitman there on the left side. That's really cool. Now, before we get into looking at the vinyl, I was a little bit disappointed to find out that it's not the full score. In fact, it's very much a snippet of the score. Wish they'd done a full one. Like I say, is there going to be a Ghostbusters box set? I'll be waiting for the new movie, and then we'll get a box set of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Maybe. It's not the full score. A little bit disappointed about that, but still. And it's one disc, that's why it's only... If it was 2, you'd have it, wouldn't you? So, what do you get with this? You get a host of goodies in this. You really do. So we'll start with these first. So, first up, you get the actual print for the front and back cover. That's beautiful. Love it. Is it spot gloss? No, it's not spot gloss at all. But it's nice to get the print. To actually get the print as well. So that's nice. That should go on the wall, really, shouldn't it, really? Should go on the wall. But where? Space. You know what I mean? I haven't got the space up here. Okay. Here we go. We get a nice little booklet. Look at that. That could be the front cover. Quite easily. That could be the front cover. That's beautiful. It's the remote control trap, and it's the little tiny mini puffs, and it's got... it's great. It's great. So you open it up, and you get... Look at that. Spengler's neutrino wand. Love it. And then on this side here, you've got your... What is it? Your track listings... Thanks the orchestra, and they're named. Yes, they are. How it should be. The orchestra are named. Thank you very much. Yeah, track listings, thanks list. Oh, what else you can get? You can get number 1. Doesn't mention 2 though. Very strange. Very strange. But yeah, classic Egon's neutrino wand. Why I know it's Egon's is it's got the wooden cover as opposed to the normal metal grip. Love it. Nothing on the back of that. So that's that one. And then on the other side, you get, I think it's a nice dust jacket. Again, could be a front cover. So nice dust jacket, just Ghostbusters Afterlife on that. That's beautiful. That alone could be the front cover. And on the back, classic. There it is. The PKE meter and a couple of mini puffs. What more do you need? Okay, now this was, I think it was 500, limited to 500. I could be wrong, but this was not Slimer. This is Muncher vinyl, because it's got that greeny sort of clear, ghosty Muncher sort of colour, which is really, really nice. Look at that. You can see, if you look really closely, I always thought is that a scuff, or is that in the vinyl? I don't know if that's scuffed to hell, that. Jesus, I've just noticed there's a big... See all that there? Is that part of it? Is that supposed to be part of it? I don't know if that's scuffed, you know. I've never... It's in the vinyl. That's alright. That's alright. It looked... From here, it looked like it was scuffed to hell, like someone had a good old session, like. But it looks like it's in the vinyl. That's just thrown me for a loop then. They're all tiny bits of like green. I don't know if you can see them. There's like a couple of spots towards the bottom here. It's got it actually throughout. Looking at it in the light, you can see there's bits throughout. It's beautiful looking vinyl, and classic black labels. Side A, side B. Yeah, love it. So yes, it was a must. But like I say, I want the expanded score, please. I want the full score of all of them. I don't want part of them. I want them all. Still. Right, so there's Afterlife there. That's Afterlife done. The only two we've got left now. I've done this in a recent video, so I'm not going to go full on. But we've got a couple of 7-inch singles. Classic. Ghostbusters. There you go. The logo's the other way. Is that right? The logo's the other way? Yeah. For the single, this version of the single, it's the other way. Don't ask me why. This was a gift off my friend Jade. Thank you, Jade. Much, much appreciated. Never had it on 7-inch vinyl, so this was nice to get. So, classic no ghost there. Was a bit of residue from a sticker, but that's not a problem. On the back, Ghostbusters, there they are. It's the Ghostbusters and Ray from the music video. We're still from the music video. And it's Ghostbusters instrumental version on side B, which you get on the 12-inch as well. Brilliant, brilliant. So, record, those old classic, old embossed records. You can feel it. Ghostbusters is embossed. Yeah, A and B. Beautiful, beautiful. Like I say, there are tons of different versions of 7 inches. There's a load of picture disc 7 inches. There's loads, but I've not gone mad. I don't want to go mad. And add it to the collection. This was probably the same price as the 12-inch was a $5, but it's the 7-inch version of On Our Own by Bobby Brown. Exactly the same. On the back, On Our Own, On Our Own. This one, oh, this one's different. On Our Own is the original version, side A. Side B with rap. Yeah, I don't think we'll play that. I don't. We'll rush around and play that one, shall we? And MCA logo again, same as the 12-inch. So there you go. That is my Ghostbusters vinyl collection. There's loads more to get. There always is, but you know, for now, that keeps me happy. It's the main movie scores. We just want that expanded stuff, please. So, by the time this comes out, I'm hoping that the teaser trailer has dropped and we're all watching it and we're all loving it. Hopefully I get to see it before I get to go to work today, because I really want to see it on the big screen on the telly at home. I do not want to have to watch it on my phone in work, but if I have to, I will. So fingers crossed it's going to be good. Of course it's going to be good. It's Jason Reitman, Gil Keenan. It's going to be good. You know, well, who's this? What's this villain with all this ice? This is interesting. It's really interesting. Oh, I can't wait. Something different. We don't want Vigo, although we enjoy Vigo from part 2. We've had Gozer again. We've had Zool and and the Gatekeeper and all that. We've had a revisit with Afterlife. Do we want to go down the Vigo road? It'd be too obvious. So give me something fresh, something new, like this ice thing, ice ghost, ice monster, whatever it's going to be. Who knows? But I cannot wait. But that was my Ghostbusters vinyl collection for now. And stay tuned, because this Saturday we're at For Love of Horror. Also, we'll be filming an American Werewolf in London vinyl review. And we cannot wait. This is going to be a deep, deep dive, this one is. But yeah, if you're at the For Love of Horror this Saturday, come and see us. Me and Liam will be walking around. Just grab us. Tell us, yo, come on, we'll have a chat, we'll have a natter, we'll have a coffee, we'll have a beer. Doesn't matter. Either way, it'll be great. So that's it, people. Until next time, stay safe, stay tuned, stay sick. Tinman, out.